Hi, this is Ian Wright, and this is part 5 of Introduction to Meditation, which is just some kind of thoughts and tricks that I've kind of put together over the time, and things that help me, actually, and I'm just sharing those with people who I wanted to send this out to, and just as a kind of introduction to help us understand some of the basics. It's taken from various different threads, which I've studied over the years, but mainly Taoist and Buddhist meditative practices. I just wanted to say something about Lao Tzu, or Lao Tzu, who was known as the kind of founder of Taoism, who's possibly a mythological figure, but possibly not, possibly real. Lots of dynasties, the Tang dynasties, both of them claimed him. But he was known to have written the book Tao Te Ching, and which is a wonderful book and worth reading at. But what I was thinking about mentioning here, which I think is relevant, is this idea of being with the Tao. The Tao is the way. It's everything. It encompasses all. It's the whole, you could say. And he says, float with the Tao. Move with the Tao. Don't create private goals and ends. He says, the whole knows better. So just simply be with it. The whole has created you. The whole breathes within you. The whole lives in you. Let the responsibility be with the whole. You simply go wherever it leads. Don't try and force and plan. Don't ask for any certain goals, because there will be frustration. And you'll become hard, and you'll miss an opportunity of being alive. So it's allowing life, letting life breathe through you, which kind of lets us go of responsibility. We're part of a whole, and let the whole move us, and being moved by the whole takes us more back to a place of naturalness and of ease. And I think that's a nice concept, because it just takes away our kind of focus and pointedness of trying to achieve. Just let it be and let life take its way. And it's a lovely concept I just wanted to share. So today I think we'll do a little meditation which is in relationship to time, because we're always being kind of controlled by this arbitrary thing which is time. Time is totally arbitrary, but it informs us, controls us, leads us. And one of the purposes of meditation is to actually bring yourself into the moment. And a nice way of doing that is developing consciousness of time. So we'll just do a little meditation around that and see if we can get some experience of it. So just tune into this breath, this softness in your breathing. Just allow yourself to bring your attention and your attentional awareness to your breathing, and just allow however your breathing is. You may be breathing strongly, or you may be breathing softly. Just let that be, and just allow it to soften just a little bit. And as we did in the previous part, allow any thoughts, any feelings, any emotions to come and go, and just allow yourself to be in the position where you're just watching, but watching them delicately with no judgment. They're like energy patterns that come from the sea. The sea is perfectly still, and they kind of arise at the surface of this vast expanse of sea, and then they dissipate like ripples into this huge expanse of sea. Now, let's just tune into time. So, again, what we're doing here is we're focusing our consciousness, our conscious mind on, and our attention very specifically here, and we're going to use this more and more. So, allow your mind just to drift backwards to this morning. Don't judge it, just let it go backwards to when you first woke up and how you were feeling. Doesn't matter if it was good, bad, or indifferent. The point is just allow your mind to go back. Now, okay. Allow your mind to go back a little further to yesterday. Just anything that was salient that struck you yesterday that you remember from it. Good, bad, indifferent, doesn't matter. Just observe. Now take your attention further back to your childhood. Again, good, bad, indifferent, it doesn't matter. Just something that you remember. Nicer to be a positive childhood memory. And just feel that out. Feel that feeling of how that was, and just let that memory, that kind of reversal in time be. Okay, and what you're doing here is you're being conscious of the fact that you're returning in time backwards. Okay? That's it. Now, allow your attention to come back to you, to your breathing for a second. That's it. And now let your attention and your awareness breathe out into the future. The future hasn't happened, doesn't matter. Just imagine a year's time where you'll be on holiday, or something that you think you may be doing next year, or in 5 years. Just let your mind go into the future. It's the same as going backwards. It's just going forwards. Okay. Just flash on it. It's just a momentary thing. Now, with that attentional awareness and that understanding of how you can move your mind forwards and backwards at will, it's very easy. Bring your awareness back right to this second, to your breathing, to the environment around you, to your body, feeling a little softness in your body, tuning into your breathing, and right this second, being in this moment and being fully alive and in your power. Your power is in this moment. And this moment can change every moment in the future or past, because this is where you are. And just enjoy being fully alive and breathing in this moment. One of the purposes of meditation is to bring in our different fulcrums. Our attentional awareness can be in the millions of places. Next time we'll do place and space, time. We normally live either in the future or in the past. And the interesting thing about that, as soon as we become conscious and can observe that, it brings us directly back into the moment. So we're almost like we're bringing these fulcrums back in. We have to pull parts of ourselves from the future, which is in dreams, thoughts and ideas of the future, or fears of the future, or our past, our memory of the past, and we can leave part of our energy there. So what we're doing is we're bringing back those things by just being consciously aware of where our attention is. And as these fulcrums return, so does our power. And we are restoring ourselves. We're coming back to ourselves. And it's a really important starting point. Because otherwise we don't want parts of ourselves all over the place. We have to restore ourselves to our center. And from that place we're free to be and to act. So just enjoy your breath, the softness of your breath, the quietness. And behind that quietness in your breathing, the ever-present stillness, which holds us. And when our attention is here, we are in the moment, in the Tao, as it were, natural and free to be moved by life. I wish you well. Have a good day. We'll come back to this.